Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Ahana and here we talk about stationery planners, productivity, organization and in general trying to live your best life. So if that interests you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also click the bell icon to be notified every single time I post a new video. Last week, I had posted the first part of the planner walkthrough series. This is a series I started doing from last year where I take you through all the major planner releases that have happened for the year and just give you my views and opinions which might help you make a more informed and a better decision for your planner journey in the upcoming year. I have been using planners for many years now, and so I have learned a few things that work for me, few things that don't, and that is exactly what I will be telling you throughout these video series. So we will do InkBucket, Tall Elephant, and Factor Notes. Get your favorite beverage and let's get started. So let's start with InkBucket. This collection just released on the 18th of October, and I have been a InkBucket fan for a very long time. My 2021 and 2022 planners were both InkBucket, and I will link the video in the description and on the card so that you can check out what I thought of those two planners. Overall, the artist who creates the InkBucket brand and the planners, she has a very distinctive style. She does a lot of florals and they're very vibrant and colorful. So this year, what she has done, I think, has found a new theme. So I have not seen it yet, and I'm just like discovering this with the rest of you. So it says, judge this book by the cover, and cover, which probably means that, and you can see here that there are 4 different kinds of cover, and she says that you can judge it by this. So every year she releases a bunch of freebies, and there are also many combos. So here we have the hardbound planner calendar combo, which is for 2498, and then you have the Viro planner calendar combo for 2698. Then you have the different hardbound planners, and I think we can just do the view all and see what this is all about. So you have a desk calendar, agenda planner organizers, which is a new thing this year. But okay, let's take a look. So the hardbound planner individually is 1899, and the Viro planner, I think, individually is 2099. So the pricing looks pretty decent. I think 1800 to 2000 is a quite like okay pricing for a premium brand of planner, and the quality of her planners is outstanding. So now you have you also have a desk calendar for 699. It's beautiful, but it's nothing like I'm not sure that I would particularly go for it. Then you have the canvas and leather planner organizer, which is for 3000. Okay. And the sticker book also comes separately for 499. Now let's just explore one of the planners. Let's look at this. I am always drawn to something which looks like, a little different than the others, not the usual 2024, etc. on the cover. So here it basically looks like an A5 size, if I'm not wrong. 100 GSM natural white paper, so that would be great for any kind of, if you're writing with markers or if you're writing with like gel pen or anything. I don't think it'll bleed through. 272 pages, gold foil accents, thick hardback, ribbed charcoal gray bookmarks, which you can see over here, back pocket, and it comes in a keepsake box. The keepsake box are amazing. I'm still using the keepsake box that had come with the 2021 and 2022 planners. Then the sticker book is also here. I don't think she's doing like freebies this time. I think the main attraction for the launch offer is just that the pricing is a little less than the actual pricing, which is only 100 rupees, but it's okay. I don't really mind the price point for this planner. So as you can see, this is a beautiful like indigo blue, and then you have all these amazing floral patterns. And what I really like about her illustration is that you can kind of see the brush strokes here, and it doesn't look like a digitally printed thing. It actually looks painted. So I like that texture. Then this is the magnetic, like the box with the magnetic closure that it comes with. So that's also pretty neat. You see how it exactly fits in the box. So that's quite nice. And that's the cover of the box. For Vidhi, it's always been like a big floral theme. Now these are the stickers. I think we'll get this is like a video of the stickers. I've seen most planner brands do this. Just took a quick video of all the stickers. So they look pretty functional. They don't look like over the top and crazy and something that you won't be able to use. Let's go get into the planner. So here we have goodbye 2023, whatever you can describe the year, what it was, if it wasn't what you were expecting. And then 2024 is just planning your year. What are your big plans? And what do you think that year will turn out to be? Then you have a vision board, 2-page spread, very standard. Then you have all your important dates and for all the months of the year. You have your goals. Now I really like this part. So it has work, personal, health, financial, relationship, and other goals. And also over here you get top priorities, habits to adopt, habits to cut, new skills to learn, do more of, do less of. And this has been the standard since I first started using her planner, so this part has not really changed much. Then let's look at the year at a glance. So I've never used this, but I've seen a lot of people use it as like a mood board, so you can see how your feelings have been throughout the entire year. So it might be a nice year at a glance view, but I have never really used this. So it just has 1 to 31, all of the days, all of the days of the month, and then you have all the 12 months in a row. Then 2024 is the year of the movie. This I thought was a little interesting. So when we see life through a cinematic lens and create a grand narrative out of the everyday normal. I like how she writes these tidbits. It's like a little inspiration. It's basically saying that we're going to take different movie themes throughout the year, and hopefully the different spreads of the banner will inspire you. So this is one movie theme which is coming of age. I'm not reading the whole thing, but I'm guessing these are monthly dividers. Then you have a road trip movie, and looks like they've given some recommendation along the way. Then you have period dramas. So I think they've done a very good job keeping it fresh and interesting. And without and this is a new take outside of the usual self-help motivation course that come. Now this page is pretty standard. I think Monday to Sunday, just the spread of the page, and you have a little notes column on the side. The boxes look big enough to put in your stickers or write what you're doing that day. So I always like the space that she gives us. And okay, this is new. There is a wellness plan. Use a space to track your meals or exercise, sleep, mood, anything that's crucial to living your best life. Okay, that is interesting. So it looks like there is this whole sheet of a monthly spread where you can just basically track your wellness. So you could do it for your exercise, you could do it for your sleep, and a lot of other things. That's pretty cool. I have not seen this before here. Then you have your standard monthly overview. So you have your top priorities, and then you put your most important priorities inside the box. Then you're looking forward to, and notes and thoughts. Then you have the habits to track thing across. I have said this multiple times. I am not a big fan of this habits to track page, but if it had to be there, it's nice that it's on the monthly overview section. If you are going to keep coming back to the monthly section, that's the only way it would make sense. Then you have important dates and new things to try. Here is something about a bill, which I feel it's too little space for a major monthly budget. But if you are going to do this for your regular standard bill and not your daily purchases, then that should work. And here you have the amount. So here basically you can see a snapshot of your budget. What is your income, fixed expense, variable expense, how much are you saving, what is the inflow, what is left over, and what are you saving for. So that is for the monthly overview page. Then you come to the weekly pages. Now the weekly pages had top priorities, I'm grateful for, and that is what they have every year. And here they have half of the horizontal bar is just to write down your to-dos, and the other is just dotted, so you can draw doodles, put a sticker. I used to put a sticker, or sometimes just journal about what my day has been like, or sometimes I would divide the lined part for work and this part for my daily household things. But ever since we started going back to work, that doesn't really work for me anymore, because this is quite a bulky planner. It's a planner that should sit on your desk. It's very difficult to be able to carry along in your bag, especially with laptop, etc. So that's not what I will be doing. So they have spaces for Saturday and Sunday, which is nice. So the entire week will fit in 2 pages. Then you have a note section at the end of the month and a monthly reflection section. So the monthly reflection section has progress so far, big challenges I overcame, setbacks I encountered, renewed resolution for tomorrow. These pages have been the same over the years, because I think if it's not broken, why fix it? That is probably her thought process here, and it's been quite useful. Like, I really enjoyed my monthly reflections when I was doing them religiously. And then comes the sticker sheet, which is within the planner, and then you also get like a separate sticker book, and this is a nice little pocket for the planner. I think that is all we have for InkBucket. It looks pretty good, but it looks like, frankly, apart from the theme, it looks the same as every single year. So I'm not going to say that I am like super excited for this. I'm just going to be very calmly interested in all the planners that are releasing this year, and just wait it out and see what is happening with all the different brands. But InkBucket, as always, has beautiful illustrations, quite a lot of space for you to write into, but I'm not sure if it's like new and fresh enough for me to try, especially as somebody who has used InkBucket extensively for a couple of years before. Next, let's move on to the tall elephant planner. Now, I also made a tall elephant planner video last year, and I think last year was the first time I actually came across it. But at that point in time, it seemed like a lot, like they were offering many things, and it seemed a little overwhelming. But let's see what that 2024 collection looks like. So I think this is the complete collection, and it's called the Little Black Box. Even the last year's one was called the Little Black Box only. So let's just see what this has. And it's priced at like 5,000 rupees. For planners, I think 5,000 rupees is a bit much, but it looks like it's like a whole experience sort of thing. So there you can like put down your name over here on this box, and there's a lot of stuff. So let's just get into it. Wow, it looks quite premium, I'm not going to lie, but it's nice that you have a box. At first glance, I can see like the main planner, a bunch of small notebooks, maybe there's like a wellness or like a separate like work planner or something. Looks like a sketchbook, some cards, some reflection journals, pencil cases, etc. Let's see if we can get a closer look at this. So I can see the planner and the pencil case. And why am I not being able to see like what's inside the planner? Because that is most important. Okay, there we go. There is a letter to myself, and I always thought the coloring aspect of this, like the illustrations are very pretty, but it looks a little bit too cluttered. It doesn't look very like that I would get a lot of space for myself. Okay, then you have your like details you can enter here. Then you have your vision board. First is your self, personal, professional. I like this distinction because, of course, you don't want to club everything together, and what you want to achieve in your professional life can be very different from what you want to achieve in your personal life. So that's nice. Then you have 2023 highlights. So it says what achievements made you proud and happy in 2023. Reflect on a new skill or knowledge you acquired and its impact on your life. Describe a challenging situation you faced and how you overcame it and what did you learn. Then share moments of gratitude, appreciation you experienced. Reflect on lessons learned about self-care and well-being. Share a memorable experience or adventure that brought you joy. That's quite detailed, and I think it's quite thought-provoking also. Then you have level 10 goals. So I have come across this theory before also. Level 10 goals is basically where you have 10 levels to your entire like self, and then you create goals for every level, and depending on how much you are like working on it and etc., you can just give a rating to for each level of your goal. So the first one is health and fitness, then you have personal development, finances, career, family and friends, other relationship, spiritual, giving or contributions, fun or recreation, and environment. So these are your 10 levels of goals, and you can set goals accordingly for the whole year for each of the levels. Then I don't know what to do with this page, but it just says it's my birthday. So probably like wish list for your birthday would be something. Then you have a my timeline thing. So maybe like all important things that have happened in the year, you can put it. And that's quite an interesting view, I think, because it says it has a box for each month, and then you just go through all of the months and then eventually end up in 2025. So what important things have happened in every month of the year, or maybe you can put a photo over here for like one standout highlight event of the month. So that also is pretty cool. Then you have annual tracker by days, so you can track anything you like day wise. Basically has all the months. Oh, there are actually multiple. Okay, that is interesting. So there's day 1 to 31, and there is Jan to December, and you also have like every single like 1, 2, 3, 4 at least trackers you have. So anything you want to track on the daily basis, at least 4 of those habits you will be able to track. So that's quite nice. Then you start with your monthly pages. Now these illustrations are really pretty, like the paintings are beautiful. Then you have the plan. So I don't know if the space over here might be enough, but I think for like one sticker or just noting down one big event that day should be okay. Then we are looking at the happiness jar, which I think is more of like whatever things made you happy, you just keep writing in the jar. Again, like, not, I wouldn't say super important, but it's a nice add on. Then you have tracking your emotions, and it has all these emotions: joy, love, compassion, wonder, calm, fear, disgust, anger, sorrow, and all the days of the month. So you can just like, I think, color the box against whatever emotion you're feeling that particular day, and that will also help you like see how that month has gone, what you have been feeling. And sometimes it's a little difficult to really reflect and get in touch with our emotions, and maybe if you keep jotting it down every single day, it'll give you a better perspective when you reflect on the month. Then you have what is new today. So every day there is something new, and I don't think this is something that will be used a lot, because I mean, I don't think you'll see one new thing every day. But maybe if you're trying to just like explore yourself on, or just like you're on some different kind of like journey for this year or the upcoming year, then this might be a nice addition for your planner. Let's go on to habit tracking. So there's like a lot of trackers, and I already feel like, oh my god, this is too much to track. Like there are 12 habit trackers for 1 month. It just seems a little extra and unnecessary, but I like the pattern. Like I like this format of habit tracking where it's like a calendar and then you just color in the days, and I feel like that gives you a very nice view of how much you've actually done over the month. But yeah, like overall I would say it's a little much to have a dozen habit trackers for 1 month. Then you also have a daily activity tracker. So again, this is again by days, and I'm thinking it's probably like if you have, gone on a walk or done some workout or gone to the gym, etc., you just write that and tick it. But then the habit tracker would have done the same thing, so I'm not sure what is the purpose of this activity tracker. We finally come to the weekly spread, and you have like a Monday to Sunday weekly spread, and also like a separate horizontal section just talking about, just to like put probably notes for the week or something. Now the horizontal section looks pretty slim to me. I don't think I'll be able to fit a lot of things in it, but I mean, I'm happy that the Saturday Sunday is separated, so at least that's there. Now, more tracking of goals. So I think it's the level 10 goals that we saw in the beginning, and then there is like a tracker for that. So for everyone, I think there is like 10 boxes. So at what level you are and what is like happening, I think that is the main purpose of this page. But frankly, all of these trackers are really overwhelming me. Like, I don't think that's necessary. Okay, the paintings are very nice for all the monthly pages, and I think here it's like small cards with like these beautiful paintings, so you can give it to people. Then I think that planner was done, and this is the other planner which is there. It looks more minimalistic and just like more professional. So here you have all the months of the year, and then you have this like all the days in a column, and maybe you write down whatever is important for that month. Then you have here the annual tracker, so that is the same as what we had seen in the other planner. So we are getting like all the months of the year and the days of the month, and there are 4 of these annual trackers. Okay, so this is definitely more minimalistic and like a cleaner, low-key version. This is probably something that would be suitable for work. I like this month planner. Okay, that's interesting. So this is the month planner, and okay, I can't read what is written, or maybe nothing really is written on top and you can fill it as you want. But look, like 1 to 31, all the days are here, and then nothing on top, so you can fill as you want. I'm not sure what you would do or why there are 2 of these next to each other, but this is quite interesting. Like, this format I've never seen before. And I think we are at the end, so I just want to like read more about it because it doesn't make sense a lot to me. So you have the 2024 planner and the 2024 journal. Okay, so I'm not sure which is which, but it's I think it's a lot of stuff all together, and maybe like I don't think this is for me, but if somebody is really want to get into journaling and track every single thing about their life, then by all means, like I think it's beautifully designed. But yeah, I mean, I don't think this one is for me, but let me know in the comments if you decide to go for this. Then we have factor notes. Now, I always like factor notes because it kept things simple. It gave you like just what you needed. It didn't go into too many frills, and it was pretty perfect, I think, for the purpose that it claimed to do. Now we are in the 2024 planners section, and oh my god, there is like a 50% off sale, which is crazy. So let's just look at the entire hamper and everything in detail. So we have, okay, it just became 40%, that's just sad, but okay, 2399 for this entire thing, which I think is quite a deal. Let's look at what we are getting. We are getting heart-shaped birthday cards, family tokens, not sure what that is, tier of letters and envelopes. This might be a nice little touch. Friendship tokens, postcards, posters. I think this look like a bookmark. So this, the main planner is obviously there. Conversation game cards, sticky notes, photo frame, sticker book, calendar. They're giving a lot of cool stuff. Okay, let's get into the planner first and see what that looks like. But in general, like I think the hamper has a lot of good things to offer, so I already like it. What is up with the floral theme? I'll probably pick a different planner if I decide to go for this one anyway. So they have this whole thing where they're basically telling you to list out your top 5 goals, and I think factor notes is like a low-key version of Alicia Souza, in the sense that it also has some childish patterns in it. Like it doesn't take itself too seriously. Alicia Souza is full out like really cutesy cartoons, and like the writing and everything is quite like it's quite childish, and if you want that element of fun in, and innocence in your planner, then of course you would love Alicia Souza, which is the video that I did last week. I'll link it below. But for this one also, is like it's simple, but I think like just having clouds to write your goals in is a little cutesy and kiddish. Then you have the year's calendar and all the dates to remember, so that's good, quite useful. No unnecessary space. Then there's a my favorite quote section. There is also like different 2 notes. I don't know, this could have just been one big notes page. I don't know why it's divided into 2, but we have that. Then moving forward, we have the monthly view. Now again, I always felt like the monthly view for these planners is too small, but at least they can put in one big thing for the day. Is you can put in comfortably with like a small sticker or something, so that would work. And then you also have a notes section, you have a meetings and appointment section also at the bottom, so that is quite useful. Then okay, my biggest problem always with the factor notes planner is, and I think it is okay if this is something like you have a work planner separately, and maybe you don't have a lot of things to do around the house. If you only have 1 to 2 to-do lists for every single day, maybe factor notes is a good planner to use as like a home planner. So you can see here that they've managed to write only 1 or 2 things, right? Because if you are doing this for work, you would obviously have at least 5 to 6 things to do every single day, and then it won't fit in here. But they do give you, like they split the weekend also between 2. Saturday and Sunday is split in the same row, and then Monday to Friday you get one, like a horizontal row each. So I like the light blue of this. This is a very neat pattern, but I always felt like the space was too less. Now you have another note section, longer note section, and then you have top priorities, things to remember, a habit tracker, this and sleep log. So these 2 things I really like. I like the habit tracker and sleep log. Sleep log I've not seen so far actually in any planner, unless you want to use one of the 1000 habit trackers given in the Tall Elephant planner to track your sleep. But I think this sleep log is a pretty innovative touch, and I like having that here. And also the habit tracker which is present, that having it on a weekly basis, I feel like it makes it a little easier to fill. So I've had the tiny change planner, I think in 2021, and that habit tracker I was filling quite religiously because it was on my weekly planning page. let's move on. Let's see. Okay, so they have a mood tracker, and I really like this about Factor Notes. All of their mood trackers are very innovative. So it's like a paint by number sort of a photo, and every number is linked to a different color which signifies your mood. So then you can just do that, address what mood you are on and what is happening, and then you color in the photograph, and at the end it will, like, whatever you've been feeling is how your picture will come out. It won't be the same for any two people, and I think that is quite interesting and fun. Then you have the period/workout tracker, which is also good. Like, you can track your periods over here. Great for all the girls over here. Then you have your affirmations for the month, goals for the month, things to focus on, and distractions to avoid. Just a general, like a monthly goal setting kind of a page. So that would be good to just, have something to look on and keep guiding you by. And it's also not a ton of space, but it's okay, like, for your priorities and affirmations and whatever you want to do. I think 1 to 2, 3 things is good enough. And from the way that they have written, it looks like 3 things would be fitting comfortably. Oh my god, that is a lot of stickers. So it looks like the back pocket comes full of sticker sheets. And I think we are at the end of the hamper. So you are getting, okay, the mini hamper is this, and then the full hamper is all of these things. So I think it's a pretty sweet deal. Let me see, it is A5, so you will be able to carry it around. Let's see what other cover options there are. I'm just going to check that out. Okay, so let's check out all the cover options. So this is the floral one which we were looking at. Then you have a Believe in Miracles, like this really nice pony. Oh my god, like a unicorn. Okay, so that's beautiful. I think it's a very beautiful cover. Then they always have like some celestial patterns every year. So this is the Hakuna Matata one. Then you have Keep Going, Keep Growing. I like this one. Then you have Dream. So this is quite like elegant. I think you can carry it around. Meraki also looks, these all look like quite outwardly. This looks a little childish, but I like it. It's cute. Then you have Bloom Where You Are Planted. So I think the actual planner is priced at $9.99. Then your mini hamper is priced at $20.99, and the entire big hamper is priced at $23.99. So you can like pick any of them, but it looks like for $23.99 you're getting a lot of stuff, which, if I remember correctly, now the InkBucket is priced at $20.99 for the Viro planner. So if you just do that comparison, you're getting a lot more stuff. And I'm quite surprised actually this time that InkBucket did not come up with any freebies, because that is always like the main attraction during launch day, or maybe they did and I missed it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And this is what I had for this week, guys. Let me know if you enjoy these sort of videos, and I will definitely see you next week with some more planner walkthroughs, depending on if brands release it or some other interesting video. So stay tuned and let me know in the comments what planner you are choosing for 2024. Okay, see you next week. Bye.